Hi, today I'm super excited to introduce you to Mark Buchek. He is the commercial loan manager for Armco Credit Union. And Mark, you are also a very busy person because you are the new board chair
That is correct.
for the Butler County Chamber of Commerce,
Yes.
which we are a proud member of. And how long have you been?
I have been involved with the Chamber since about 2014 when I started in the Leadership Butler County program. And I've
Oh,
been with them ever since, really.
excellent. Well, I'm actually going to be interviewing somebody from this year's class.
Oh,
So
very
that's
good.
how your experience started.
Yes.
Okay. And what do you feel? How did that experience inspire you to then become like an active member of the chamber?
Well, I have to say that I owe it all to the prior president of the Chamber, Stan
Oh, yeah.
Kosciuszko, who everybody knows Stan.
Sure.
It just felt good to be part of an organization that was all about Butler County
Sure.
and showcasing all businesses in Butler County, the people in Butler County, the opportunities, the networking, everything like that. And that's something that I've enjoyed all my life. So it was something that fit in well with me, I was comfortable with. And then when our class, finished their year and we graduated, Stan asked me to join the board
And you've been
of
involved
leadership.
ever since.
And I've been involved starting at the leadership board, which I'm still on right now,
Okay.
and now on the main board as well.
Wow, that's fun history. I did not know that.
Yeah.
So could you explain to us what is the overall mission of the chamber?
Well, in my view, the overall mission of the Chamber really is all about facilitating the connections between the business community all throughout Butler County.
Okay.
Looking for opportunities that I may know you and I know what your background is and what your business does. And maybe 2 days from now, I meet somebody at a function and they start telling me, oh, I wish I could meet somebody like this or
Right.
somebody that had this background. And I could say, well, through the chamber, I just met somebody and
Right.
I can make that connection with folks.
Right.
And that just happens, it's an ongoing process facilitated by all of the events that the chamber has.
Absolutely. So I think that would be a great way to start introducing our audience to some of these events. Mark and I attended an amazing event this morning, and that was the State of Butler County.
Yes.
And describe that. That's an annual event.
Yes, it is.
And what happened this morning?
Well, first of all, I will say we had well over 200 people, which
Yes.
is a huge crowd for us. So we were very pleased at that. The panel featured all three county commissioners,
Right.
as well as the director of the economic development,
Yep.
Mark Gordon for the county. And really it was just to showcase all that Butler County is involved in right now. Anything from, we're here at Armstrong, we talked about broadband.
Yes.
And the need to expand that throughout the county. We talked about
Education.
education is a big part with BC3 and the accolades that BC3 has. Having Slippery Rock University, we're one of the only counties, if not the only county, that has two major universities within its borders. I mean, it's and very well-known and well-respected academic institutions, and not a lot of counties can say that.
Sure.
We talked about development of different projects throughout the city, out throughout the county, I should say. Just even something as simple as bringing a water line up Route 8 to the airport and expanding it back there.
Right.
What that can lead to, just some simple. That some folks think, well, you're just bringing water. What could that do besides just allowing me to tap in so I don't have to use, well and septic?
Right.
But that opens up much more opportunity, especially down that airport corridor
For more businesses.
Other expansion and things of that nature. So that's kind of what we talked about, as well
Yeah.
as, even something that is outside the county that could affect us from, what's happening over in East Palestine, Ohio,
Yeah.
as far as the train derailment and
Right.
how prepared are we to handle something like that. So
Right.
it gives everybody in the audience the opportunity to hear what the commissioners are working on as far as Butler County goes, hearing from Mark Gordon as to what is happening from an economic and development standpoint, and then ask questions about, okay, what are we doing to prepare us for other things that you may not, or it might arise, or that you don't think about on a day-to-day basis?
Well, there are many other types of events that the chamber offers on a monthly basis. We have evening mixers.
Yep.
We also have the Friday morning coffee club.
Yes.
We offer seminars throughout the month, every month. And I know there's an event coming up at BC3 through partnership with the Chamber. And that's the People Do Matter. It's an interpersonal communication workshop hosted by Pete Schramm.
Yes.
He's fantastic,
we love
isn't he?
Pete Schramm, yes.
Yeah. Where can our audience learn about all of these different offerings?
Well, if you go to the Chamber's website, it's butlercountychamber.com. That contains everything you're going to need to know about who's in the Chamber, how to get involved in events. We can put you on a weekly email blast called the Monday Minute that lists all the upcoming events to keep you informed that way. Going back to your point of all the events that are coming up, I mean, you look at our calendar, and I was showing it this morning towards the end of the presentation, that we have more events on our calendar this year, I think, than we ever had.
I agree.
Because we've expanded in doing these seminars for free at the Chamber office on Main Street.
Right.
We restarted the Friday morning coffee clubs. I host those along with Adriana Bly from the Spring Hill Suites.
Sure.
So the first 3 Fridays of the month are at the hotel. The last Friday of the month, we always travel to a place throughout Butler County. So, in January, we were at Huntington Bank the last Friday of the month. The last Friday of February, we were up at Roost Coffee Bar in Slippery Rock. End of this month, we'll be at Armco's location over on Route 228 in Mars. So we kind of move that around at the end of the month. But there's no charge for it. It's just a great way to come out and network with people and get to see some new names, new faces, that type of thing. And it's just fun to be part of.
Right. Well, thank you so much for being on the Butler Buzz. I'd also like to give out a shout out to Jordan Grady. He is the president of the Butler County Chamber of Commerce. And Jordan would be happy to talk to you about the Butler County Chamber and how it can help you. Thank you. Thanks for watching this episode of the Butler Buzz. If you want to see more, just click on the playlist button up here. To keep up to date with all of Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, click on the subscribe button down here. Hey, I suggest you do both. See you next time.